Claudio, what's good, brother?
Not much, man. Chilling,
Yeah, I see you got the Tesla here.
Yeah,
Looking pretty.
little sign.
What year is that?
2023.
2023, okay. So you bought that last year?
Yeah, just 1 year. Turned 1 year March.
It's beautiful, man. It's beautiful.
Thank you.
What model is that?
Model 3, long range.
Model 3, okay. Now tell me about this investment game you were talking about, man.
So I've been doing basically CDs.
CDs?
So CDs basically you freeze your money in the bank.
Okay.
And you lock it in for a certain term, certain deposit.
Right.
And you basically get a certain percentage of interest back in your bank, in your account every month.
All right, explain that though. Like, for example, what do you have? Like, really have?
So, like for example, I had a CD that you put 50K in.
Okay.
Right. At the time, the term was 5.30% for
Okay.
10 months.
Yeah.
So basically, every month that money brings you back about $200 something every month.
Wow.
For nothing, for just sitting there. Granted, your money's frozen, you can't touch it, but it's free income coming in.
So how long is it frozen? Is the life of you have it over there?
You decide the terms.
Okay.
So the terms, depending on what you want, you could do 10 months, you could do a year, 6 months. They will sometimes have different interest rate on the term. So
Okay.
when I did it last year, I was able to get like a 10-month CD from Capital One as an example.
Right.
And it was 5.30% for 10 months.
Wow.
So every month, they let you know how much it's going to be at the end from the up front.
Yeah.
But basically, you leave the money there, and every month it gains its interest. And like I said, you can make about $200 for 50K.
So making
Just
money off your
sitting
money
in the bank, and
Yes.
it's risk free. It's
That's
not
awesome.
like you buying stocks where you
Yeah.
can gain or lose.
Yeah.
Granted, it's riskier,
Mhm.
but if you kind of afraid, you don't want to really take too many
How is it
chances.
riskier if you just money's just sitting there? You get $200 a month off.
Oh yeah, for CD, yeah. I meant more like the stocks. Right?
Okay, so what
'Cause-
stocks are you referring to? Because you say you got a few of the main stocks, right?
Oh yeah, Microsoft, Amazon, Google, some of the main big players.
When did you
Cashapp,
purchase that
Alphabet.
Amazon?
When they had the 20-to-1 split.
That was what
about March 22, I think it was.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
then
yeah.
in June, I think is when you could buy it, if I remember correctly.
Right.
So like that was actually a good call. I was able to get it for like $103, $104
Okay.
a share. Put like 20K into that, and I was like 180. So
That's
so
incredible.
on that one, I'm doing pretty good so far. It's like an 80% gain
In 2 years.
in about 2 years.
So 20K is like 36K, essentially.
Yeah, it almost doubled up.
That's incredible.
But it's not always the case. But some people don't want to invest like that. It's
Right.
risky. So if you have money sitting at the bank and you don't do nothing with it, the best thing to do is either put it in a HYSA, which is a high yield savings account, where basically it's just your savings, where you can touch the money whenever you want, and it's
Yeah.
usually a lower rate. Right now, a lot of places are offering like 4.30%, 4.5.
That's a pretty good rate
Or
too.
if you have a lot of money that you're not really gonna touch, and you're not afraid of locking it up for a little while, you can open up like a CD.
Yeah.
And the CD, again, you have the loans depending who you go with, and the money basically will sit there for 10 months, 12 months, depending how long you put it, and it's a locked-in interest rate percentage.
That's incredible.
A HYSA,
And you're going to purchase a house basically. So basically you've been renting for the last 2 years, saving money, renting from family,
yep,
and your stock money you've been putting in. You put 20 grand in, now you got 36 grand. So basically you've earned a down payment on your home basically,
Yeah,
while you've
pretty
been
much.
saving money on rent.
yeah,
Exactly.
You gotta spend money to make money.
Gotcha.
I mean, it's a little risky too, but I wish I would have known about CDs and HYSA stuff when I was younger, because no one really taught me. But now that I know, it's like there's a lot of money that I missed, that I left on the table because I didn't know about it. No
Wow.
one really told me about it.
It's amazing.
And I'm pretty sure there's a lot more that you can do out there, but HYSA and CDs are pretty safe. With the HYSA though, with the savings, the only thing is with that, your interest rate will vary a lot because it's not locked in. That if you want to lock it in, you have to do a CD. But then in the CD, like I said, you really can't touch the money once you invest it. You said 10 months, then that's what it's gonna be. You gotta wait 10 months before you can touch that money. Otherwise, you pay a small penalty.
Look at that.
But if you're not touching the money, it's sitting in your savings.
Yeah.
Put it in a CD instead.
Yeah.
You get a better interest rate, maybe 1 point more. For example, HYSA is like, for me, it's 4.30.
Yeah.
Versus the CD that was 5.30. So an extra point, which goes a long way. That's like an extra $10, $20 a month.
That's crazy. So if you're looking to buy a home in the next 2-3 years or even year, put that lump sum of money into a CD
That you could do, yeah.
and let it build up, or put it into a good stock
Yeah.
and let it build up.
It's a little riskier, but yeah, pretty much.
And that's crazy because I'm a realtor. You can probably go to my website at maurice.gordon@profoundproperties.org. It's Gordon, Gordon, and check out my website and all. If you're into like foreclosures is my thing. I look to go in and on a deal essentially and do the fix up and customize the home yourself, and save yourself some money in a market like this where all the homes are pretty much to the ceiling.
I mean, I guess that's like the only silver lining of all the inflation. Like a lot of the interest rates in the banks are higher than normal, so you could at least try to even things out. Right, you're paying a lot more for groceries, but if your HYSA is giving you 4.9%, you know, that could be the difference of kind of like equalizing that extra that you're spending on your food versus what you're making.
You're talking about that $200 a month you're making off of your yield. That's interesting, man.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
So that's an easy way to make money on the side. A lot of people don't really know much about HYSAs. I mean, I personally didn't jump into one until recently.
Right.
I had my money parked with Citibank when I was in New York, and it was like some regular standard savings account, and I was getting nothing, cents a month. It wasn't even a HYSA, which is partially my fault for not doing the research, but a lot of times, a lot of us don't have that kind of people in our lives that might be financially savvy to give you some good advice. Right?
It's crazy.
Had I known about HYSA, I would have done it a long time ago. I missed out on thousands of dollars.
Thousands of dollars.
Because I didn't know.
And you're looking to buy a home possibly now with the interest rates the way they are.
Maybe.
But they're planning, the feds are planning to drop the rates over the next year or so. So the competition is going to be heavy again when the rates drop, and then the prices are going to go up more because the rates are going to be lower.
Yeah,
so it's almost better if you find something you like now and you can afford it, get it now, refinance in the next 2 years, and you'll be in position. You don't have to fight for your house in 2 years.
Yep.
Because it's going to be a fight.
And that's what's going to have to happen again. I've been on the sidelines since like June of
You're right.
2022.
You've been elbowed out, basically.
Yeah, I put offers on houses, and to find out that you were outbid by like 10, 15, 20K.
It's crazy.
It's like, how can a single person combat that, right?
Yeah, and they're doing it because some people they take their $50,000, like you put it in the CD, and they're putting it down to overpay for the house to beat you out.
Yeah.
That's what they're doing. And then these corporations now, they're buying up all the properties.
They have all the money.
They're buying them all out, and they're renting it out to you. They're renting it out to you for less.
That's what they can say, right? They want to build a nation of renters, right?
Hey, but the good thing about it is, with the prices the way they are, and the mortgages the way they are, you can probably rent the same place for about 30% less. Yeah. Essentially, probably about 30% less at least, if not more. But so that's the upside. But you know, whenever you want to own, you got to have a master plan.
Yeah.
You know, and my master plan, part of it is the foreclosures, under market, pre-foreclosures and foreclosures, under market value homes. You know, go in and put the 20 grand and the 30 grand in yourself, make the 30, 40, 50 back on top of that once it's done. You know, so
yes, you gotta find anywhere you can.
Yeah. So I know your cousin's a realtor, but if you ever want to get in the pre-foreclosure market, you get in touch with me.
Will do.
Maurice.Gordon@profoundproperties.org.
Awesome.
Yo, thanks a lot, Claudio.
Anytime, man. Hopefully.
Thanks for the life game, brother. Appreciate it.
Hopefully, he'll send someone out there. I mean, you got money sitting in the bank. It's a large sum, and you're doing nothing with it. Make sure your account is a HYSA, high use savings, and if it's not, open one as a HYSA, or if you plan on not touching that money at all and you don't want to get too risky, look into CDs, and plenty of companies that are offering good rates. You could dump all your money in a CD, federal insured, and it'll make your money work for you on the side.
There it is.
I mean, next best thing to owning a business, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Super low risk. You can't lose that money in the CD.
Exactly. Respect, brother.
Yeah, anytime, man.
All right.